If you accidentally dropped your phone in the toilet, a pool, or any body of water, is this a good idea, putting it in a tub of rice? Stick around, we're going to dispel that myth and talk about what to do if you've accidentally dropped your phone in water. So turning off the phone is critical. That's the first thing you should do when you drop your phone in water. Even if it's in the toilet or a pool of water, you're going to reach in, grab the phone, just turn it off right away. Don't try to turn it on if it still looks wet in any way. Just let it sit there. Just make sure that you've given it enough time to get all that water out of it. Take it apart like this, turn it off, let it air out. It might take a couple of days. Once you've taken the phone apart, you're going to want to use some nice clean little microfiber rag. Dry it off, little water particles on there. Just dry off whatever you can see and let it sit there in a dry spot. And then once you've done that, put it all back together, turn it on again, and see if it works. Putting your water damaged phone in rice actually is not a good idea. Apple wrote an article on this. There's dust particles in the rice that can get into all these little cracks and crevices on your phone. So water is not your only issue. It's also the dust and other things that are in there. I mentioned that rice is not a good idea, but you can use those silicone gel packs. So if you put your phone next to one of those are designed to absorb the moisture in the air. If you live in a dry climate like I do, I'm in the desert area in the United States, it's easier to dry it out. If you're in a real humid, damp environment, that might take more time. So if you've taken it apart, let it sit there for a couple days, you put it all back together, turn on your phone again, and it's still not working, you might just need to accept defeat and realize that, hey, you're gonna have to take this to a professional. If it's an Apple phone, take it over there. You know, there are other dealers that can fix other sorts of Android phones and things. That might be your best option. If you've damaged your phone, you can't fix it, you may want to check the IP rating on phones as you're shopping for them. They have different numbers, the IP ratings, and that's regarded keeping out dust and also water. A Google Pixel 7a, for example, which I use, has an IP rating of 6.7, which means that it's 6 on the dust factor, which is the highest level, keeps a lot of dust out there, and a 7 for the water, meaning that it can go up to 1 meter submerged in water. I haven't tried that myself because I don't want to risk breaking the phone. But when you're shopping around for phones, look at the IP rating. We also have a guide on Android Authority on that you can use. You can try a vacuum too. There's other things you can try that I didn't mention in this article or video that are worth a try. Rice is not your primary solution. It gets dust in there. Don't do that. I hope this video was helpful for you. Try to avoid dropping your phone in water or just using it over bodies of water like that. And stay safe out there. Don't plug the thing in if it's wet. You don't want to electrocute yourself. Use your common sense. If you like this video, give it a like and subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you again soon.